or 10543 or 339-1670. Real Talk Financing and Investment. Investment company just for you. For you. For you. For you.
At Real Talk Studios, we dedicate our time to highlight the blaring issues we face within our community. Catch us live every Wednesday between 7 to 8 p.m. Real Public Concern. Because your concerns are meant to be heard. Send your email to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com. When life throws you a curveball and you need a clear path forward, trust Real Talk Wrecking Service to get you back on track. Whether you're stuck on a roadside or dealing with an unexpected breakdown, our 24/7 wrecking service is just one call away. Fast response, reliable towing, and a team that's got your back. At Real Talk Wrecking Service, we don't just tow, we rescue. Real Talk Wrecking Service, your lifeline on the road to recovery.
Welcome back.
The government, while it has these consultants and they put on a very good display, has not been taking care of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Those who were working, many of them, tens of thousands, are now unemployed and unable to put legitimate, lawful bread on the table, which they were doing before. Many of those who are working are not even able to receive their pay, their basic salary, on time.
So trying to make us switching gears a bit. Before I go there, I want you all to remember Real Talk Financing is offering you 5% on a fixed deposit Trinidad and Tobago. This is the only financial institution in this country that is giving you your interest up front when you open a fixed deposit with us. Now, I always say, if you invest 200,000 or 100,000 within 14 days, the officer that did your application is going to call you to collect your interest. Now, the interest that you are collecting is not a 1-year interest, it's not a 6 months interest. It is the 5 years interest up front you're collecting. 14 days after you signed your agreement, that is what you will be expecting within 14 days' time. Your 5 years interest up front. Now, Trinidad and Tobago, we are the only one that is doing that. The only one. Minister and Diego Martin Northeast MP Clong and Burt has scoffed at the government development plan for Trinidad and Tobago. In a post on X, Burt claimed that while the government could not pay salaries, they are unveiling plans to transform Trinidad and Tobago into Dubai, complete with a massive skyscraper. San Fernando East MP Brian Manning accused the government of attempting to replicate his late father development plans for this country. Manning, a former minister in the Ministry of Finance, says the UNC-led administration does not have any idea. So I want to ask Brian something. So Brian, you are telling the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago that this is your father's plan. The PNM administration took office in 2015, I believe. 9 years of the road, you gonna tell me you could not have walked in your father's footstep and finished his plan? You couldn't walk in your father's footstep and boast, but you know what? This is my father's plan and I am going to fulfill it. What a shame. What a shame. And you are serving, Brian, under the same PNM administration. But it's such a sad thing now that you had to come out 9 years up the road now when all get voted out. The people put all you out. You want to come to tell the same people who put all you out of office that this is my father's plan. So why you didn't fulfill your father's dream? Being served under the same PNM administration. It's such a shame, eh? You want to talk about your father's dream, but being the son of the father, even you can't even fulfill the dream. Hey, it's sad, you know. It's really sad. It's stinking sad. So, Brian, let me tell you about father's dream and son walking in father's footstep. Let me tell you something about that. My father was a money lender in his days. In his days. Today, I walked in my father's footstep, and you know who am I today, Brian? I am a money lender also with a vision. With a vision. My father did not open a lending agency as big as me, the son. But you know what I did? I walked in my father's footstep and I opened up an institution, a loan center, a fixed deposit center, Realtalk Credit Union. You understand, Brian? So I walked in my father's footstep and I accomplished what he didn't have the time to do on earth. Today now, you want to come and tell Trinidad and Tobago citizens, the same citizens who voted all out the power, you want to come and tell them, this is your father's dream. Hey, you're quick to talk about your father's dream, but you ain't quick to talk about the accomplishment of your father's dream, who was a prime minister in Trinidad and Tobago. But you want, hey, boy, all look at this. All should have been comedians. All should have been comedians. 9 years up the road, you want to talk about your father's vision, your father's dream. The UNC has no plan. So, Brian, for the last 9 years, what was your plan for Trinidad and Tobago? What was your plan for your community? What a shame, yes? What a shame. Switching gears, Trinidad and Tobago. Police have charged 2 students seen physically assaulting another student on the staircase at the Superior East Secondary School. Remember, we highlighted this matter? The police completed the investigation and laid charges on the children caught in Faizabad. The 2 girls are expected to be charged with assault. The 32-second video which circulated on social media showed one student ascending a staircase while 2 others repeatedly struck her and attempted to pull her down. The 14-year-old victim was taken for medical treatment but did not sustain serious injuries. Police expect the summons to be issued later. So Trinidad and Tobago, both of them, I am sure that they will be expelled from the school. I am sure they will be expelled and they will also be charged with assault. Now, TTPS reported assault. But I will tell you something. There may be about 4 or 5 different assault charges stemming from this. You will get assault. You will get assault wounded with intent, because you did pound on her with intent, and then wounded with intent to do grievous body harm. That is 1. That is 2. And then wounded with intent to a human being. That is 3. And the list could go on, because assault is a lot of charges in assault. Wounded with intent at a school. And it goes on. When it's done, I get about 5 charges in the tail. And I want you to understand something, Trinity. This will go down. This will go down in their long life. So when they pull a COC, certificate of character, they will see these charges. And with the physical evidence, they might end up in YTC. And then who knows what would happen from there. But nevertheless, it's them, not me. A little bit of international news now. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth on Monday announced the latest in a series of strikes on boats accused of ferrying drugs, killing 6 people in an attack on 2 vessels in the Eastern Pacific Ocean. The dual strike on Sunday bring the total number of known attacks up to 19, and the death total for at least 75 people since the Trump administration launched a campaign against drug trafficking in South American waters that may see as a pressure tactic on Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro. The Trump administration has provided no evidence for its assertion, and lawmakers, including Republicans, have pressed for more information on who is being targeted and the legal justification for the strike. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Hegseth met with bipartisan group of lawmakers who oversee national security issues last week, providing one of the first high-level glimpse into the legal rationale of strategies behind the strikes. So Trinidad and Tobago, they met with lawmakers and they are giving them evidence. We'll just have to wait and see what comes out of it more. So viewers, we're out of time for tonight, but nevertheless, our run of this program is tomorrow from 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. We'll be right back here another night for another live show. Until then,